Do not take the bait at your job. This is for Black women in toxic jobs. If you are in a situation at your job and people are saying things about you and you feel the need to uh, defend yourself or set people straight or anything like that, listen to this video, please. Because I've been here before about trying to clear your name and all these other things. I just want to offer you some tips as a Black woman who has successfully exited from a toxic job. And I was in a situation like this. You might be in a situation like this too. Okay. So when I talk about do not take the bait, this is in a situation at your toxic job where you might be in a situation where somebody is saying something or somebody has come back to you and said, I just want you to know what people were saying about you. Now, if that happens to you, first of all, side eye that person who keeps telling you information about what people are saying about you, side eye that person. Okay, there might be something else behind that. So if you're in situations and you're hearing about or people are saying things in reference to you at the job, so you might be hearing something like, you're not a team player, you're intimidating, you're not friendly to other people, you make other people uncomfortable, all those kind of things. So if that's you, listen to this video. If you do not know me, I'm Dr. Kamani. I am a licensed clinical psychologist, a toxic job survivor. I own that because I'm on the other side. Okay. And I want to share with you that I'm a toxic job survivor because I want you to know that you have options. Okay. So I have gone through a journey. So now I am a toxic job liberator for Black women. And I'm so proud of that, that I'm able to do that for Black women. And on my channel, we talk about ways to support Black women in toxic jobs in the hopes that you see that you have options. So going back to how I started in terms of do not take the bait. So I want to offer you 3 tips when you're in a situation where at your job, either people are coming to you saying things about you and or somebody is coming back to you and saying, oh, I just want to give you the heads up about people are saying this about you. You're not a team player. You make people uncomfortable, all those kind of things. So these are the 3 tips. 1, pause. You might want to immediately respond. You might want to immediately clear your name. You might want to immediately get clarification. I am inviting you to really pause in that situation because I don't want you to respond in that high emotional state. Pause. Just take a moment to pause. I know for me, that was an issue where I could not stand when people lie on me. And I felt the need to always try to defend myself and clear things up. And well, there must be a misunderstanding. Pause. Okay. And I want to tell you to pause too, because a lot of times when these things happen, it is really a reflection of that other person in terms of their own projected incompetence and their own insecurities. So I'm asking you to pause so you can assess that. So pause and just sit with that. I don't want you to end up going down rabbit holes, trying to get clarity from people and trying to do all these things, trying to clear your name. Okay, so pause. The second thing I invite you to do is self-reflect, self-assess, honestly look at, okay, what was the situation? What happened? How did I respond to the situation? It's important for us to always self-assess. And I also want you to do this. I also want you to reality test. So, is there someone outside of your job who you trust, who you can tell about the situation, namely therapy, a therapist, that you could tell about the situation, you could tell about your response, and they can reality test with you so they can say, based upon what you're saying, it looks like, okay, because you're not objective because you're in the situation. So you need someone around you to reality test. I want to strongly caution you about reality testing with other people at the job. There are a lot of issues, concerns about that. You never know what people are going to do behind your back. And people in those situations, they might be really ruled by fear, and so they may not be able to give you an objective assessment of what's going on because they have their own fears about what's going to happen to them with their position. Because a lot of times at these jobs, there's retaliation. So be mindful of that. So again, pause. Don't respond immediately. Please don't go down the rabbit holes or trying to get clarity. You will end up more confused if you try to do that. Two, self-assess, self-reflect on what you were doing and reality test with someone you trust, preferably outside of the job, about what was going on. Because what you don't want to happen is that if these situations keep happening at your job, you might start self gaslighting yourself because they're already gaslighting you at the job. So you don't want to fall into the trap of being, start self gaslighting yourself. Okay. So the third thing I invite you to do is to start strategizing and come up with your game plan. So now that you paused, you didn't take the bait. The bait is defending yourself, trying to get clarity. That's the bait, right? So getting you in this tizzy and getting you distracted from what you need to be doing in terms of assessing what's going on, assessing what's going on with you, how did you respond, and also honestly start looking at your options. So as Black women, we know that we're always strategizing. So that's the third tip. The third tip is to strategize and start game playing, doing your strategy, whatever that might be in that situation. It might be a short term in terms of how you want to deal with that situation, that person. And then long term, it might be, okay, these are my plans to start getting my exit plan together. Okay. So I just want to come on very briefly to talk to you, sis. Please do not take the bait at your job. I'm speaking from my own experiences as a toxic job survivor and what I've heard from so many Black women clients, my therapy clients, and my coaching clients. Please be very mindful because they will try to bait you a lot. And then what they're trying to get you to do is not only go down these rabbit holes of trying to figure out and trying to get clarity. So now you're distracted about something else. But what happens a lot of times is that they're trying to bait you so that you will respond in a certain way. And I'll be like, oh, I don't know why she did that. She's so aggressive. She's so hostile. She's all these different things. Okay. So that's why I want to talk to you. I want to give you a heads up about please do not take the bait. You are being set up. Don't take the bait. You're able to observe what's going on. You can see it when you pause. Okay. So when you're in the moment, you might want to respond immediately, right? What? Why would they say that? That's not true. Who said that? You might go down that road. That's a rabbit hole. A rabbit hole goes nowhere. It goes to other rabbit holes. It's not helpful for you. Okay. So remember these 3 tips. When you're in a situation at your job and you notice that they are saying things about you that are completely false, and or people are coming to you and saying, I just want to tell you what they were saying about you. Be mindful of those things. Please don't take the bait. It's not going to turn out well for you. Okay. So I just want to sign off and share that with you. Just want to share that with you. So as you're watching this video, please give this video a thumbs up. It lets YouTube to know to suggest this video to other Black women who might be in similar situations. So you know me as a toxic job survivor, a toxic job liberator. I am ushering in a movement to help as many Black women as I can to leave and heal from toxic jobs. So you're watching this right now. You may not be ready to leave per se. You might start thinking about it, but perhaps my videos might provide an opportunity for you to reflect on how you're feeling and start preparing yourself. Again, might not be ready to leave tomorrow. And I'm not telling anyone to up and leave a toxic job. I'm so clear about this, unless you're in immediate physical and or psychological danger. Okay. That's immediate. If you're not, I invite you to just watch my videos, marinate on what I'm saying, reflect on what I'm saying, and think about and reflect on all the videos that I have and reflect on how you are doing and reflect on where you are in your life. And is your life going the way you want it to? And if not, maybe my videos can provide an opportunity for you to self-reflect and get the support you need so that you can get in the path and explore your other options. Okay. So again, may not be an immediate leave, but it might provide an opportunity for you to start self-reflecting, because self-reflection is the first step. The self-reflection, being honest with yourself, and exploring options because you have options. Okay. So again, signing off, Dr. Kamani, licensed clinical psychologist, toxic job survivor, and more importantly, I'm a toxic job liberator for Black women, and I'm here to show you I'm here to show you how. If you're ready to get out, here to show you how. And the how might just be watching my videos and marinating what I'm saying, okay? So again, as I'm signing off, please give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with at least 2 other Black women. So remember, sis, I'm ushering in this movement. I want you to come with me and ushering this movement with other Black women as well. And you can do that by sharing this video with at least 2 other Black women. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so. Lifting Us with Climb Consulting Wellness Services. Okay, take care. Don't take the bait, sis. Okay, take care. Bye.